Hello everyone, Specter here and welcome to Star Citizen. So this is the day 2 of the IAE 2953. So this is the Aegis Dynamics showroom. And yeah, so let's get to it first. Over here you can see there's a Sabre here. It's a medium so-called stealth fighter, but of course stealth capability is not as good as like the Eclipse. But still, it's a kind of good fighter. It looks cool. It costs around 2 million in-game credits if you want to purchase it in the game in the future. But right now, you can rent it for free. If you want to fly around, of course. Now, in order to enter the cockpit, you enter from here. Okay, so as you can see, there are some missiles in here already. Like, I believe that it should be like 4 size 3 missiles in total. Yup, you can see that. And also, it comes with like 4 size 3 laser repeaters. So, well, the whole thing, it looks cool, at least, in my opinion. Right, good. So let's move on to another ship. And here comes the Comet. Okay, so the Sabre Comet. So it's a different variant of the Sabre. Right now it's available to fly. The look of it is quite cool though. Share similar feature as a Sabre, but with different weaponries in stock at the beginning. So the same way to enter the pilot seat via here. So you got like a 4 size 3 weaponries in here. And also, we got 4 missiles as well, size 3s. So this is the look of it. Looks very cool. Okay, so let's move on. And here comes the middle part of the showroom, which is quite ignorable. And this is a Reclaimer. The salvage ship, heavy one as well, is a capital ship. So you can tell we can't really fit in most of the hangars. Only like Grimhacks or other developed cities got like the extra large hangars you can fit them in. We've got 2 ways to enter the ship itself. First of all, via this elevator, which the elevator itself is not here until it will slow down. Or the elevator over there. Well, we've got the NPCs who try to enter the ship. So this one is a little bit tricky because like sorry, I'm lagging. Let's see. I'm not so remember how to enter the ship of this one though. Did I mention it wrongly or I forgot? Anyway, so it's supposed to be available for you to enter the ship via here. So all located in here. just simply like, you know, call the elevator via here. And it should lower down the elevator if there is something here. I think that it's bugged out. Anyway, yeah, that's the only reason why, like, this hatch is opened while the elevator is not here. Anyway, inside of it, it reminds you some sort of like alien movie, like a lot of different kind of dark area stuff that is so creepy. When it's Halloween, then it's a good place for you to visit it. But anyway, right now, it's quite useful now. You got salvage beam over here. You can control by multiple crew members, so that you guys, if you play as a group, then you will be very beneficial. And yeah, because you got a very huge hangar or cargo bay to hold all the items you need that you salvage from the target wreckage, which is very nice. I really like it. Okay, so let's move on. Here comes a Gladius Valiant, and this is the variant of the Gladius. Not so sure what's difference. Maybe the weapon race itself, the stock weapon race, but you can change it anytime and like whenever you want. It doesn't matter. So you got weapon racks in here, you got some storage over here. Yeah, it's a little bit different from the other ships that you can just simply like call out your like personal storage in here. So you can enter the pilot seat by here. Okay, so as the Gladius type of ship, you can see the whole thing is quite good. I believe that when you like start up this ship, the whole animation will still be here, which is very good. If that's the case, I don't know about this Valiant, but I can guarantee that the Gladius got these kind of animation, which is very cool. Now you can see that there is a size 3 weapons and 2 size 2 weapons at the wing, I believe that. Yeah, and you should have like 8 size 1 missiles in total, which looks fantastic. And in the middle, you can see there's a Hammerhead in here, and it's a gunship, or maybe you can consider it's a frigate if you want it, but I would consider it's a gunship. It's an anti-light fighter gunship. It looks very nice, and it's very powerful as well, even though, right, like nowadays, in Star Citizen, usually if you are having a Eclipse or something like that, then you can kill these Hammerhead very easily. I mean the NPC's one, not the player's one. But still, it's a very cool looking ship. And if you want to enter the interior of the ship, you can use these elevators or the cargo bay at the back. Alright, so if you want to enter the pilot seat, you'll need to head at the front here.
I think the IAE is worth going to. I'm glad you came. It's always better exploring the show with
You should be able to open the door, and you drop from here to here. Ouch. And open the door here. Yeah, don't be so lazy, okay? Like me, I just simply jumped down here. Sorry about that. I used to play Starfield. It looks like this. But anyway, you can climb the ladder in here or call out the elevator. And the pilot seat would be here.
better than I thought.
It wasn't for me, but maybe you'd like it.
So you don't expect any kind of actions via the pilot seat that much because none of those guns are controlled by you. The only thing that controlled by you is these missiles. So you have like 32 these kind of size 3 missiles in total, which is quite great.
From what I've seen so far, I really think this is the manufacturer to beat this year.
I can see why
And
some
if you
people
want
like
to
the
see
style.
these hammerheads in action, then yeah, you wait for like, for example, like Xeno threads and like or like Ninetales lockdown, then you can see these things in action because players tend to use these ships to fight off those hostiles.
Another year, another IAE. I've seen enough of these.
And here the gunner seat in here, you got a lot of different kind of like escape pods. You don't need to worry too much about it if it is working. You got some signs in here, you know that this is the cargo and also engineer room, which elevator is lowered already. You can load up maybe kind of like the rock, mining rock in here or the other vehicles so that you can do some ground assault like action. So in here you can see there's like a so these kind of like crew quarter or living quarter, and it's bedroom, which is very nice. And the mid section of the turret is going up, and at the back you got a one that's going downward. And I believe that is the captain's quarter, which is not very functional right now. You're just simply having someone to sit in here doing nothing, wait for the ship to go down, probably. Not so sure what is going on, but anyway, yeah. So this ship is one of the ships that you can dock with the space station. So the docker is via here.
I've seen pictures of some earlier versions and they were pretty out there.
Okay, let's move on. So this is a Gladius, which is the light fighter, very agile fighter as well. You can see a lot of people using arrows like these kind of Gladius to fight against each other, and this is the reason why, because they are really compatible, kind of. So because they are very agile. Now again, like the Valiant over there, you can see some gun racks in here, cargo like personal like cargo thing in here, or maybe at the other side, I forgot. Yeah, probably on this side or that side, I forgot. Really, I forgot. Yeah. Anyway, so enter the ship is via here again.
How fun would it be to own one?
To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what the designers were thinking on this one.
So the interior is similar to the Valiant over there. Yeah. So when you start the ship, the animation will like will show that how you start up the ship, which is very good compared to the other ships in the game. I mean, oh, by the way, I noticed that this ship is kind of rugged for some reasons. Is it because they improved the artwork? I don't know. So you can see there's like those are, I believe that those are, what is it, like 2 size 3s and 1 size, no, 3 size 3s. Yeah, see, 3 size 3s weapons. Oh, maybe those are 3 size 3 as well. I forgot already. Yeah, haven't played this game for a long time. Anyway, you got like you got 6 missiles in total, which is very good. So 4 of them were size 2s and 2 of them were size 3s. Fantastic. Okay, so let's move on.
I really hope the other one.
As you can see over here is a Titan Renegade. It's a kind of different variant of the Titan, just different painting and stuff, but generally speaking I would consider it's the same thing.
This is the first time I've been to one
And
of
the
these.
whole thing looks like a space shuttle.
This year's pretty good.
You can see those like tile like design at the bottom. It looks like a space shuttle. And via the ramp you can enter the ship. Through here you got 8 SCU of cargo space, I believe. And you can enter the living quarter, the tiny one in here. And oh, by the way, is there anything I can interact with? No, I think too much. Anyway, you can enter the ship via here.
I really appreciate that they've got some of their classic designs on display.
So okay, so you got like you can actually make it like size 3 weapons hanging around on the ship, but these I believe that is size 2 weapons right now. I forgot already. Yeah. Anyway, you got some missiles, 4 of them, size 2s. And if you want to exit the ship or enter the ship with a different entrance, then you can do it like this. Then you got a ladder and then you can exit the ship or enter the ship.
Lemonade, I better head to the next exhibit.
I think I might stay here a bit longer. Haven't seen everything yet.
And over here you can see there's a Titan. No, it's a Warlock, sorry. It's a Warlock over here. It's a different variation of Titan. The Warlock itself got these kind of like it looks like some sort of jamming system in here.
The IAE is worth going to.
Looking around,
So you can
a lot of people are enjoying
stop
themselves.
people from quantum traveling by using this device, I believe. The loadout is the same as a Titan, and the way you enter the ship would be limited to this ladder only because that machine is kind of blocking your way. So compared to Titan, in return you can't really do any kind of things with cargo.
It's not the best I've seen from this manufacturer, but
You can't do some delivery missions or like picking up cargoes because there's none. So you can see there's a living quarter over here, but you can't use this door because the machine is blocking your way, as I said already. Okay, so let's power this thing up.
Aegis combat assist activated. System
Oh, sorry about that. It's EMP. It's not a like an interdictory thing. It's EMP.
think I've seen enough
Okay,
of these.
now the loadout similar to the Titan. I mean, you can put size 3 weapons in here for those 3 mounts, and for missile wise, you got again 4 size 2 missiles in total. Alright, so every time you charge up the EMP, then you need some time with it, but yeah, you can destroy someone's shield via that EMP if you fly close enough, if you can make it that close. Alright, so let's exit the ship.
Another year, another IAE. Why I keep coming to these?
In the middle, you can see there's a gunship slash dropship. You can consider is a Redeemer.
Imagine buying one, but it would
Is a
definitely be
newer
for a
ship
weekend.
among all the ships in this room. The unique feature of the ship is these 2, engines at the side of it.
Yeah, they've done a good job.
And this is the only ship got these kind of engines, which looks very cool, but once it's destroyed, you will have a hard time to moving your ships around. And the only way to enter the ship is via this ramp. So you better like pray for some people on board of the ship would not have some sort of ramp bug. So if they exit the ship then all of a sudden explode, then it means that someone among your crew got these kind of bugs.
Everything they have.
So enter the ship. You got like
Somehow outdone themselves
some
with their latest
cargo
lineup.
capacity in here. I believe that 1 or 2 cargo capacity in here. I believe 2. And here, this one is a bathroom, of course, and you got some crew bunk beds in here for sleeping and lockout, which is very good. Here probably being stolen by someone already. In here, you're supposed to have a lot of like drinks and yeah, and stuff in here, the food in here, but now it's gone. Probably people got it already. Okay, so you can move up via this ladder, which is quite odd to see those ladders keep on changing in the middle. So you got some jump seats in here. You can see some people screaming, shouting in here if things go sideways, of course. Opening here, you can see there's an engineering space in here, so it means that you can fix your ships inside of the ship instead of floating outside of the space.
I really think this manufacturer was my style.
And you can see these things is like a heartbeat will pump out and down, up and down. If that's work, but I don't really sure. You can enter the lower turret down there. You got 2 size 5 ballistic Gatling guns. If you enter that manned turret down there, and you got some remote turrets in here as well.
Stuff like this is exactly why I love.
I kind of think they're a bit overrated. Actually.
Being in person is a lot different than I imagined.
Okay, so let's see here.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Not so sure. I forgot how to enter
I'm gonna
wait.
go and see if I can
What?
find anything more interesting.
exit.
Actually, I might stay
There you
for
go.
a while, do another loop, just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yup. So this one here
I'm going to move
is
on to the
the
next
one facing backward, which is having some sort of like access to, you know, the back of here. If someone's trying to get inside the ship, you can shoot at them still, or at least you can have heads up, because yeah, you can see them running towards your ship, get inside the ship.
buying one, but it would definitely be fun to use for a weekend. So excited.
I love going to shows like this. Such a good chance.
So if this is the one that's facing backward, then it means that this one is facing forward. But I would suggest you not to do that because it will take away the control of that turret from the pilot, which if the pilot really want to shoot at something, then he will get mad,
Got some of
or
their
she will get
classic
mad.
designs on display.
So there's a pilot seat over here.
I'm glad you came. It's always better exploring the show with someone else.
Aegis
So you have like size 4s and size 3s in here.
Better than I thought.
Yeah,
I
I
actually
believe that
rented
those are
one of
size
these
3
Wasn't
laser
exactly,
cannons.
but maybe you
I
might
hope I
saw it showing.
am correct. I forgot already because many things I forgot. Anyway, you got 16 size 2 missiles on here, which is quite nice. The downside, as I said already, try to protect your wings, the engines at the side of your ship. If not, one of them destroyed it, your ship will keep on rolling,
I
and
stay here a
until
bit
you
longer.
get destroyed.
Seen everything yet.
I think I've seen enough of these. On to the next one.
I'm about ready too. Let's go.
Another year.
Okay, so
another
let's exit the ship.
Not sure why I keep coming to these.
I'm glad you came. It's always better exploring the show with someone else.
The influence of some classic designers in the lines.
And here comes the Stalker. The loadout is the same as the similar, I would say, as the Titan. Of course, the stock variant is different, but if you can change them out if you want it. The only thing that is different from the Titan is that you got holding cells in here because it's supposed to be a bounty hunter ship. So you can hold people in here. Of course, right now it's not very useful. You can keep someone in here, but make sure that person knows how to get out of that door, because from the inside of those holding cells, it's quite hard for you to press the button. The living quarter is going to be the same as the Titan, and the way you enter the ship will be the same as the Titan as well.
From what I've seen so far, this is the manufacturer to beat this year.
Yeah, they've done a good job. And knowing their full history makes what they're showing extra impressive.
Aegis combat
Alright, so you can change it into 3 size 3 weapons if you want it, or maybe yeah. So again, 4 size 2 missiles on board. And if you want to exit the ship or enter the ship in a different way, feel free to. You can do it like this.
If I had the credits, I'd probably get one of these for myself.
Actually, did you know that this was
And right now you can see this one is a, I believe that is a Titan. Yeah, it's a Titan itself. So same as the Renegade, with the interior that's empty in here. You can put a golf car in here if you want it. Let's get inside of it. And 8 SU worth of cargo can be put in here, or like a hover bike or like a golf car, as I said, in here.
Seems like it's gonna be a
So
great show this year.
living quarter in here, a tiny one again, and the pilot seat by here.
to tip my hat to them as a manufacturer. Everything they have on the floor is pretty impressive.
Aegis combat systems.
Alright, so you can change them into 3 size 3 weapons again. Yeah, the view is the same as the other Titan, the other, like, these kind of series of ships.
As much as I can for now.
Got already. Oh, so long since the last time I entered the game.
Let's go.
Again, you got 4 size 2 missiles on board. It's a different variant of missiles, I believe, but anyway, it shows no differences for me. They are all miss all the time, so yeah. Just it would be a little bit more useful if you face the NPCs, by the way. But if you face the human players, then they always miss.
Look at this beauty. How fun would it be to
Alright,
own
this
one?
time I exit the ship via here,
This wasn't the original design.
via the ramp.
I've seen pictures of some earlier versions and they were pretty out
Good.
there.
Let's move to the other showroom. Right now, you're looking at the
I'm just
the
gonna sit here.
Vanguard Sentinel. It's an electronic warfare ship among the Vanguard series of ships. It's a heavy fighter after all. So it looks huge, of course. but it's the cheapest among all the Vanguard series of ships. Now, why that thing is popping out? Sorry about that. The only way to enter the ship is via this ramp, of course. And from here, you can see there's some sort of living quarter in here. They put these kind of panels in here to increase the sense of, like, you know, like having some sort of electronic warfare thing. And you got a gun racks in here, which is quite good. And over here, you can access to some components from here so that you don't need to repair outside of the ship, which is quite good. Now, you may wonder, because it's a two-seater, so you got a turret in here.
Pretty impressive.
Forgot how to access the turret. Is it wrong side, or they actually put a button thing in here? Quite odd. Or maybe I move a little bit. Ah, here.
Another year, another IAE.
Alright, so you can enter the turret via here.
I love going to shows like this. Such a good chance to see all my favorite vehicles in one place.
So, welcome to the life of being inside of the turret. You can see the view is very obstructed by these panels. But anyway, it's still good. I mean, yeah, why not? So, yeah.
Alright, if I'm gonna keep the schedule I made, I better head to the next exhibit.
I think I might stay here a bit longer. Haven't seen everything yet.
By the way, if you close the ramp, you can access over there. You can still have some sort of components over there can be repaired inside the ship. And here as well, there's a hidden door.
I can see wanting to buy
I believe that is the way we put a radar and stuff
As
in
good as
here.
some of their other work.
But now it's not visible because there's none. And the pilot seat will be here.
As a manufacturer,
Alright, so you got tons of weapons in here. Well, generally speaking, you have like 4. You should have like I believe that you should have 4 size 2 weapons, the Vanguard series weapons that you can use. And of course, you have still like have 1 different weapons, which is I believe that's size 4 gimbal weapon, or you can change it into size 5 fixed weapons if you want it under the nose. So that's all the armament you got for the guns, and also you got like quite a lot of missiles. I believe that 12, I believe, is it? Or
Time for the next haul.
let me see.
I think I might stay here a bit
1,
longer.
2,
Haven't seen
3.
everything yet.
Yeah. So you have 12 missiles in total. 4 of them are size 3s and 8 of them size 2s.
I've been waiting so long to see one of these. It's
Right.
better than I thought.
I actually rented one of these. Wasn't for me, but maybe you.
The second thing in the middle right here, I believe that is the Warden in here. Because it's black in color, I'm not so sure. Is it a Warden? Yes, it is a Warden. So it's a heavy fighter, just a heavy fighter, like as a title of the ship. Nothing very special, I believe. So we can enter the ship via this ramp again. The interior is similar to the Sentinel or the other Vanguard series of ships. By the way,
It seems like it's gonna be a great show.
yeah, they said that you have some sort of like escape pods in here. I believe that maybe the bomb beds and stuff. I forgot already. But anyway, these are computers. Oh, engineering station, I believe. Okay, good. But anyway, it's not very useful right now. Maybe in the future they got gameplay for the like repair and stuff. Then it will be useful. For now, it's not. Again, the way to enter the turret is via here. You can press it like this, then you can enter the turret.
go.
Okay, so the way you I'm not so sure what happened to the screen, but it definitely not because of my computer. Probably because of the, you know, the screen itself of that turret. Got something happened. Got so many things. I believe that they need to have something to wipe off these water-like vapor in here.
Somehow outgunned themselves with their latest
What they're
lineup.
showing this year.
I really appreciate that they've got some of their classic designs on display.
But trust me, normally it won't be like this. It's just simply being dirty for some reasons. Alright, again, we got a lot of components inside the ship, which is quite good if you talk about like repairing your ship.
This is the first time I've been to one. So
Even with the
excited.
crowds, I definitely think the IAE is worth going to.
Last year, looking around, that one seems like a lot of people are.
Alright, so you have 4 size 2 Vanguard special weapons, the nose mounted weapons, and also a size 4 Gatling guns in here. It's a stock weapons. Of course, you can change it into any kind of weaponry that is size 4 if you want a gimbal weapon, or if you want a size 5 which is a fixed weapon, then feel free to change them out if you want it.
I'm about ready to.
Go on ahead, that's fine. I'll catch up with
Oh,
you later.
sorry about that. I should press the missiles, something like that. Anyway, let's re-enter the chair, maybe, yeah.
Wow, look at this beauty. How fun would it be to own one?
To be honest,
Yep. So, talk about the missiles. Got 12 of them again, I believe. So, 4 of them are size 3s, and like 8 of them are size 2s.
Stuff like this is exactly
Yep.
why I love going to the IAE
So,
much.
basically, it's just like this.
Seeing it in person is a lot different than I imagined.
And it is quite expensive though. It's over 3 million in-game credits if you want to purchase this ship. So that's why many people flying the Sentinels instead of this Warden. You can't see Warden very often, unless you're fighting some sort of like pirates or doing some bounty missions. Yeah, if not, you can't see Wardens. So most players use these Sentinel because it's cheapest. If they don't want to have a Sentinel, they want some sort of like heavier firepower, they will use another one. It's cheaper as well, but anyway, so this one is the Hoplite. It's a dropship, so they just simply swapped out the interior of the Vanguards. Instead of putting bum bags and stuff, they put drop seats. But right now, instead of carrying more players, you can't really do anything with it. So players usually would not purchase this ship, especially it's quite expensive. It's over 3 million out of
Alright, if I'm gonna keep the schedule I made, I better head to
UEC. I mean,
I think I might stay
so
here a bit
in-game
longer.
credits.
Haven't
You
seen
can see a
everything
lot
yet.
of gun racks in here. You can see some jump seats in here. I made a video about this one like quite some time ago. The turret would be like this again.
yeah. Is he wanting to buy something like this?
I can't imagine.
Alright, so this
definitely be fun.
turret is quite normal this time. You can see the screen itself is not full of water vapor, which is good. But still, as I said already, it is quite
Not the
obstructed
best
by
I've seen from this
these
manufacturer,
2 panels at the side.
but pretty solid showing.
But anyway, it's a
Yeah,
turret
they've
after
done a
all,
good
so you
job.
don't need
And
to
knowing their full
worry too
history
much
makes
about
what they're
it.
showing extra impressive.
So let's exit the turret. Again, in the interior of the cockpit is the same as the other Vanguard series of ships.
I tell you, there's nothing like being at the IAE.
This year's pretty good. Should've seen the last year though. That was a show.
Missile-wise, unlike the other Vanguards, you got less armament, a little bit less, I would say. It seems like you only have 8 missiles in total.
I think
Yep.
I've seen enough of
And also,
these. Next
same as the other Vanguards though, you got 4 size 2 nose mount weapons and 1 size 4 gimbal mounted weapons underneath the nose, or fixed size 5 if you want it.
I've been waiting
let's
so
exit
long
the
to see
ship.
one of these. It's even better than I thought.
I actually rented one of these. Wasn't for me, but maybe you'd like it.
And the last one over here is the one that I was talking about when people are not choosing the Sentinel, they would choose this ship because compared to the Sentinel, it's slightly expensive but far cheaper compared to the Warden and Hoplite, which is the Harbinger. The Harbinger is like a fighter bomber. Unlike the other ships, this ship's armed with a lot of firepower. I mean, the extra strong firepower would be those 3 size 5 torpedoes on board. Here,
How this show's gonna
the
compare.
interior is similar to the other Vanguard series of ships.
It's
You can
always
see,
better exploring the show with someone else.
same as here. The turret would be the same. So that's why I'm not going to show. Yeah, you can enter the turret via here again. Yeah. So that's why I'm not going to show it to you guys again. Alright.
Okay, I think
I'm just gonna stay here. Don't feel like seeing much else.
Alright, so you can see 3 size 5 torpedoes, you can see. And of course, again, 4 size 3 missiles, and I believe that 8 size 2 missiles as well on top of the shoulder of this ship. Weapon wise, as same as the other Vanguards, you got 4 nose mounted size 2 weapons and also 1 gimbal mounted size 4 or fixed size 5 if you wanted to change it. But right now you got a C788 turret, the cannon, ballistic cannon, which is quite good if you talk about like splash damage and stuff. But people tend to swap it out into different things. Okay, so let's move on to the other showroom.
I definitely think the IAE is worth going to.
It seems like it's going to be a great show this year.
In front of you guys, this is the Retaliator, which is a very heavy torpedo bomber.
The credits.
It's a multi-crew torpedo bomber, however, you need to expect you need to have more than 1 crew member to do anything with it.
Let's go.
Alright, so in order to enter the ship is going to be via these 2 elevators underneath the ship.
I'm gonna go and see if I can find anything more interesting.
I think I might stay here a bit longer. I haven't seen everything yet.
Alright then. So underneath here is a kind of... Okay, so be careful with this one. You can fall in like underneath it if you're careless. Okay, so you can see a lot of rooms in here, especially these rooms can access to the torpedoes, which looks very cool. And here you can enter the turret down there.
hard to believe that the same manufacturer makes all of these.
So here comes those 2 torpedoes, size 9s, and also it comes up with like the other 4 size 9 torpedoes. So in total you got 6 of them.
Hard to believe that I've been
So
getting
in
those
theory you can kill an Idris without replenish your armament, if you're lucky enough, of course.
stuff like this is exactly why I love going to the
And in here you can access to the top here.
Person is a lot different than I imagined.
So there's a turret you can hold up there. And also you got some bunk beds in here for your crew.
Alright, if I'm gonna keep the schedule I made, I better head to the next exhibit.
I think I might stay here a bit longer.
Alright,
Haven't
so
seen
here
everything yet.
comes a pilot seat. So when you're flying this ship, remember,
Aegis Combat Assist.
oh, sorry about that, I switched it off for some reasons. Okay, so you don't have any kind of guns you can fire, you only got missiles, which is those size 9 torpedoes. So you better be careful. If you're flying it alone, doesn't mean that you can't do that, but just simply you expect no, you will fly the ship without any kind of defenses. And the view itself is quite, I mean, it's not as good as the other fighters, so it's kind of close in here. I mean, it's not going to feel like you have rooms in here. But anyway, yeah. So if you want to enjoy to kill Idrises or Hammerheads, then feel free to use this ship.
I've seen pictures of some earlier versions and they were pretty out there.
Oh, this is a captain's quarter. It means that the pilot himself will live in here. Oh, sorry. Still press the one button. So let's exit the ship. This is the airlock, by the way. It's open for some reasons. So now I exit it via here.
If you want to go on ahead, that's fine.
Alright, so
I'll
let's
catch
move
up
on
with you later.
to the other ship. And here comes the Eclipse. The Eclipse is the stealth torpedo bomber. It's the stealthiest ship right now in Star Citizen. And you don't need to really like do much things by shutting off the weapons and stuff. Your stealth would be very gorgeous already. Yeah. But anyway, people usually would do is to switch off the guns and switch off the shields so that to increase its stealth capabilities. But yeah, and the only way to stay inside the ship would be via this cockpit. Alright. So via here is the only space you can stay inside the ship. And you have 2 size 1, I believe those are size 1 laser repeaters, and the main character would be these size 3 torpedo 3 size 9 torpedoes. They are very deadly though, but usually people will just simply fly by those targets and then just launch it before its impact, like maybe 3,000 meters away from the target, and you will start launching these torpedoes, and you can guarantee that it will be a hit if things go smoothly, of course. Alright.
From what I've seen so far, is the manufacturer.
So let's move on to the other ships or showroom. Okay, so you can see this is the Aegis Vulcan. I would consider it's a kind of little bit of like multiple role ship. It's not because it can fight and stuff, because it can refuel and repair the other ships. So it's a support ship after all. we can consider is a light support ship. So you have some sort of like drones in the middle section of it will be deployed, and you got a cargo like cargo base here, and this cockpit or bridge, you can consider it. So those drones can help the other crafts that surrounding this Vulcan to be rearmed and repaired, which is quite good. And of course, refueling is also one of them, the options. But right now it's not flyable yet, so well, we need to wait until maybe drones development and other refueling and stuff. I mean, refueling is already developed, but like having a drone to refuel something is a different thing, so yeah. And here you can see the Nautilus, which is a mining ship. I mean, the mining is not that kind of mining, it's just like deploying mines, that kind of mining ship. That's the only kind of ship that deploys mine, but mines itself is not available right now, so yeah, it's not flyable yet after all, so we don't need to consider, I mean, we don't need to concern too much about the ship yet, just, yeah, you can imagine how it works in the future, but yeah. And lastly, you can see this is the Idris. It's a very huge ship, and yeah, I really hope that they will put it like, although there's no interior, but at least you can put it like you know, a long time ago the F8 series of ships, they also put it physically put it in the showroom. I think that they can do it in the showroom as well, but just simply maybe because it's too big, so they don't want to put it inside the showroom. Although you can't access to it, but still, I think that is a kind of catch. If you want to put it in the showroom, then you can attract a lot of people to take a look at it. And you got a size 10 railguns in here. You got different kind of variants. The Idris P, you don't have anything, but if the Idris M, however, that was a beast because instead of a railgun, the ballistic weapons, that comes up with the size 10 laser weapons, which is quite powerful, I would consider. So yeah, it depends on like what kind of operation you want to take. You can just simply fit those Idris P into maybe with a railgun like this, become this Idris, or maybe you can fit that laser, size 10 laser, then you can make it into M, the Idris M. Alright, so basically, that is it for today's video about the Aegis Dynamics ships. Not that many ships, I would say, but a little bit more compared to the Aliens manufacturer ships. I hope you enjoy, and I shall see you guys next time then. Bye bye.